everyone, we're currently in Nairobi. We're getting ready for a pitching event which is going to be in 2 days. Right now we're with a great entrepreneur in Kenya called Munyutu. Hello Munyutu.
Hello, hello. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you. Thank you for taking the time to speak with us. We wanted to let the viewers know a bit about yourself. So who are you and what startup did you launch in Kenya?
Who am I? My name is Munyutu Waigi, and the startup that I launched in Kenya was Rupu, and all the other brands that come within Rupu. So this was all under a larger brand called Ringi Kenya, where we also own other brands such as Pigimi, Rupu Travel, Rupu Shops, and other brands that are going to be launched in the coming months.
Okay. And what is Rupu all about? What's your main product? What do you do?
So Rupu is about group buying, and the main product is the various businesses that we feature online. And the whole reason towards Rupu is introducing Kenyan or the Kenyan consumer to new businesses they hadn't thought about before, and giving them the excuse of experiencing this before between 51% to 99% off.
Okay. And did you have a hard time launching an e-commerce business in Kenya?
Of course I did, as with most entrepreneurs. And the biggest hurdle we have to jump is the hurdle of trust, which took a very long while to cross over, and we're still struggling with trust, and we have to invest quite a lot in ensuring that our consumers feel that the products that we provide for them are of value and they can come back to us should there be any form of complaints.
And was Rupu your first startup? Have you always been an entrepreneur? What is kind of your career path?
Interesting question. Rupu was my second startup in Kenya. My first startup was a Wi-Fi company in Mombasa, which I started when I came back to Kenya from England. And while in England, one of my last startups was a laundry service for students, for university students. It was meant to be much cheaper than the services they were getting from the campuses, and we're able to deliver their laundry online.
It's very cool. In Kenya, for an entrepreneur, what is the biggest challenge that they face today?
The biggest one has to be capital, getting access to capital. And there are great entities around the country that now exist to provide entrepreneurs with capital. But the other is also leadership and advice on that particular sector that they're launching. And those two, for me, are the top two challenges for entrepreneurs.
Do you have a possible solution to that? Is it just giving it time?
A lot of it has to do with time. For instance, within the tech community, we've had a great support from the iHub, thanks to people such as Eric Hersman, who came about and created this brand concept around putting together all the techpreneurs into one space, or at least having a common community. But we need similar ones in the different industries that the entrepreneurs launch in, because they provide a great amount of support, advice, and they minimize costly mistakes that can be made by the entrepreneur.
Do you consider Kenya as having an entrepreneurial spirit?
Of course, I think with a certain level of bias, we are the most entrepreneurial Africans on the continent, simply because you'd find most people have 2 to 3 sources of income. Usually their day job, then they're either side hustles that are related to farming, related to providing services or goods from China. But we always have, or true Kenyans have, multiple sources of income, irrespective of the amounts of income they receive.
And as you know, we are a Swiss initiative, so what does Switzerland mean to you?
Switzerland, for me, as you can see, means a smile. It's the firm that I created Ringi Kenya with are Swiss, and I have nothing but positive stuff to say about the Swiss mentality, the Swiss way of life, which is keeping it lean.
Thank you very much for your time. Thank you, everyone.